Hello, this is another tough video, so tell a friend video, this time on the narcissist and explained in 1 minute. Now what I've noticed is that narcs often unconsciously destroy the whole life of, I would call them, too innocent or naive people. Yeah? And now how does that work? Now a narcissist it's either genetic or by education, so by influenced by society, by parents in general, but it's maybe as often a 50-50. So they have very little self-esteem, so they are actually very unhappy. They are very unhappy with themselves. I call this center. This is their real self. So, and it's an evil self. Yeah, that is their evil self. And when they notice that they have an evil self, what can they do? So what they do is they actually create a wall around this so that nobody can actually see this. Nobody, this is a concrete wall around this. So I put the wall, you know, and then they create themselves, and that is what they, invest a lot of time, a self-created personality, yeah, and reality. Usually it is to compensate this evil self, this self-esteem, low self-esteem, so that they sometimes say, I'm perfect, so they become perfectionist or other personality traits. But this one is like their inner center. This is self-created. And now, as they know that people don't like this, they create, they mask it, they masquerade it. So this is a mask. And this mask is actually that they are a lovely person, person. And so they are appearing to the others, to the outside, as very lovely people. And now what usually happens, and this is here, narcs often destroy the whole life because they don't, of innocent, naive persons. And this, I may have to add here, partners of their partners, because these ones, I come to them a little later. And so what they do is, in the mating and dating game, they kind of meet a person, and usually this is a person that is a very kind of happy person, a positive person. And now what they do is they actually want to suck out his happiness and feed their evil self with it. So it's, they suck out the happiness out of that person. And now the thing is, after some year, either this one notices, they fight, or some months or some days. So there are different reasons why they split up, but they will inevitably split up if he is not a good supply anymore. And now the thing is, this person is then dumped, and I would here say, rest in peace, rip. So it sometimes, I would say like 10% kind of are being completely destroyed, which is this here, they're being destroyed. But then others are actually able to learn from all this, and they kind of come out very strong, and as a very strong and happy person. And here I would also say that's maybe about 10%. So you would have a kind of a gray zone of 80% of people that, and that is interesting, they kind of unconsciously kind of think that life is not good, and therefore they are not happy, but they kind of accept that. So these 80%, they accept it. They don't know that they actually went through the kind of through this treatment where somebody sucked out their kind of positiveness and so on. And now I wanted to come to the spectators here, spectators, or sometimes you call them also flying monkeys. Yeah, they consciously or unconsciously actually are the ones that feed, or that they are actually not feeding him, because they just kind of create this self, that this mask where the narcissist says, I'm a lovely person. They all say that. And the energy he actually gets from still sucking out the thing, because he knows that the better he treats those people, so we have a win-win situation between the narcissist, and the spectator. They have a lovely relationship, and so both are happy, so the spectator are usually happy as well. And the narcissist is happy because he knows that he is actually angry at the narcissist, that he's able to kind of fool them. And this is one of the things that if he's clever, then he cuts this completely by leaving the country or something like that, moving completely out of the life, because otherwise he is in this lose and win situation. Narcissists wins, and the victim, loses. And now this is kind of a little bit this is a little bit what I experienced and what I also heard from different people, and I think it's a very nice explanation of what can go on. And I think what we should do as a society, that at school, I'll write that maybe in blue, school, we should actually educate people that this can happen, and we should educate both. It's not said that maybe the narcissist never notices, but maybe we can kind of, it's very unlikely that we can protect him, because the narcissist is really clever and he will trap him, put him, nice eyes and, sex and whatever he offers, and so he gets attracted, and he's the victim. But at least teach them at school that this could exist, and so the probability the probability that you actually go into this trap, or that you remain for a long time, because this can take from I would say from 0 days to it's difficult, 0 days, but to infinite. People can stay married their whole lifetime. Now, one thing I want to add is, I sometimes compare this as in a film, the unicorn. Herein are the souls of the victims, and they are in here, and they are very cruelly treated. So they allow that their soul is being dragged into here, is being treated very badly. So he is feeling very, very bad because the narcissist treats him very badly, and he knows he's an empath, so he's emphatic, that he really feels that he's being treated badly. And so that was it. Okay, now I have to correct this in 9 minutes. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.